Yes, greetings. Welcome back to another one. If you're new and this is your first time on the channel, my name is Chariki, and you're more than welcome. Well, people, it's a very cold December day in New York, in the Bronx. I'm actually here in the parking lot at my favorite spot waiting for my shift to start. But this just came back to me. It happened a while ago, and my channel, people been begging me to tell stories. Yeah, people reach out to me and ask me when I'm gonna tell the story. Well, actually talk about this lady before, but this one that she did, it really came back and it touching. Well, people, before I get into it, let me give a big shout out to Germany, UK, Canada, Jamaica, Antigua, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Bahamas, US, Mama Africa, Japan, Netherlands, everywhere. No one left out because it's a small channel, but I have a subscriber everywhere in the world, man. Trust me. Well, peeps, further ado, let's dive into it. I was living with a Jamaican woman. She has 3 beautiful children. They're well mannered. They're not street people. They're some well behaved children. I mean, I love them like my home. Because when I was living there, I would even do their laundry and cook for them and just treat them like mine. You get what I'm saying? Just show them love. A father love. Well, me and her, we been going for a while, and you see a person. There's a saying, say you see a person and living with them is a whole different experience. Cause this woman, she's in the health field, but when she goes outdoor, she's just well spoken and well mannered. But behind closed door, she's so mean, man, mean spirited. Just anything from her mouth, very abusive. Cause you see what I learned, from her. When you're with someone and you see they start insulting you and some come out with some little sarcastic stuff and belittle you, don't even wait around. Just drop them and move and leave them. Well, to be honest, I really did love her. Cause when she really on her good side, is a very good person. But when the other side kick in, she's just mean, cunning, and very manipulative too. I would say she's a master manipulator. Well, peeps, this is what happened now. Thanksgiving. I'm with her and, she works on Thanksgiving because she gets like double time and a half, big money for that day. And, for the time that I was with her, she always goes to work on Thanksgiving. And she asked me, because at the time, my chef game was good. I was on top of my chef game because, I'm not going to, I don't like to praise myself, but I'm a good cook. But back then, I was on point. I don't make mistake in the kitchen. She looked at me and says, Ricky, bake the turkey for dinner and, cook and, we get off, we have the children and we could have dinner. People got up early in the morning for about 4 a.m. and, bake that turkey because, I bake it a certain way where, trust me, you could stay outside in the hallway and smell it in the oven because, like I said, I put in some West Indian flavor in it and give it a different taste. But anyway, cooked everything, made natural juice, rice and beans, vegetable, the whole thing. Well, the woman, she came from work like about 6:30 the night, cause it was night time. Cause in winter time over here, November, cool, night comes early. When she came through the door, she didn't say nothing to me. The kids was there, said hello, and she went straight to her bedroom. And guess what that woman did? She got her little sexy because I was sitting right by the living room, so I saw her making her move. She went to her drawer and took out like a little sexy thing, and grab her underwear and some, womanly thing that she need, and she just look at her children and say, listen, kids, I will see y'all tomorrow. And I said, what that? She just choops and walk straight to the door, and when I look at the children, the three kids, all them eye look watery because that never happened. So her son now, the oldest one now, he turned to me and says, you's the reason why my mom not having dinner with us. Why you don't leave? She told me. Yo, I tell you something. When the son said that to me, I was speechless. Believe me, I feel like cry because, I never saw this coming, never prepare because people, you will see a person's face, but you can't see the heart, man. You can't trust nothing. Speechless when the son said that to me, because he was about 15, but a mature 15. But him and his mom, they're real tight, and they talk about just about everything. Cause boys and the mom, they're real tight. So anyway, I walked in the kitchen and I'm standing there. I'm like, Ricky, this just happened. So I text her, call her, nothing. I sent about 10 text messages, I call, just leave a lot of voice messages, nothing. I said, damn, what the heck is going on here? Because I'm lost, because I like I said, I never saw this one. So now, Thanksgiving is Thursday. That's my day off, but I have to be back at work because I used to work from I used to work in the morning time, not now in the afternoon. In the afternoon, I'm off for a Friday. In the morning time, it's from Monday to Friday. So the next day was Friday. I had to go to work, so I had to get up early. So she wasn't back home or nothing. Went to work. Can't eat because I don't know what the heck is going on. Anyway, when I came back, she was in the bedroom, and when I came from work, she was in the bedroom, and I went inside. I said, yo, what happened? Guess what the woman turned and I said, it's done. It's done. It's over. I don't want nothing to do with you. People, I feel like my whole world turned upside down. So turned around and said, where is I don't give a I'm loose. I want you out. I have a man. And I went to sleep with my man last night. How you like that? Yo, babes. I'm lost because I couldn't believe what I'm hearing. I went outside and I sat, because I have a minivan. I went outside and I sat in the minivan and I take a deep breath. I make a phone call to a few people and let them know this is what happened. And a good Samaritan that I know from childhood look at me and says, Ricky, you have to leave there and leave that place, because if you don't leave it, that one is going to put you away, because whatever she's doing is well calculated, is well planned. It's not just jump up and do. She manipulates and like to feel like everything is okay, but while everything wasn't okay, she was scheming against her. Leave. So, still hanging around there for like about 2 to 3 weeks, not saying a word to her, just go in and out, and went to the kitchen now. So I saw this envelope on the refrigerator, and the envelope was open. So it has her name. So when I looked at the envelope, I said, let me look and see what's in it. So it was a credit card bill with Holiday Inn hotel where she paid for and whatnot, and because she make good money, she's in the health field, so she can afford to sponsor a man and whatnot. So Holiday Inn hotel for the West Indian people, the same hotel where reggae star Captain Barkey was alive, yeah. So I didn't say nothing. Letter was up there saying, like, I guess she leave it for me to see it. So her son, her son was there. Next day, I said, come here, look at this. And the son was like, see, I told her, she don't, you need to go, man. She don't want you, man. She don't want you. Yeah, that's why she go and she sleep with her next man and she paid for everything. She don't want it. And mother doesn't want to spend no time with us because of you. I said, you know what? Let me get out of this house, guys. I think it's time for me to leave. And people, pack my things, get a little room, get out there, done with there. 90 days, because I was still hurting them because I couldn't believe I was living with someone so bitter, cold, you know what I mean? 90 days passed. Guess what? I saw a text. Ricky, please, can you give me a call? That's her. So when I call her, because I thought something else happened. Ricky, I'm sorry. Sorry for what I did to you, because you didn't deserve all of that, and it was just a mistake on my part, and we miss you and and whatnot. Remember, it's love is blind, You get what I'm saying, guys? I did love her. But at the time, nothing not happening for me. I'm not, nobody in my life. And I'm like, so you know what happened? I feel like boss or not. So I say, you know what happened? Take a cab and come meet me where I'm staying. So now people, she came there, slept with her. Morning, went, take a shower. When I went back to the room, she was texting someone. I saw her. I said, who you texting? That same man. She said, none of your business. So I said, no, you know what happened? This is my quarters where I'm paying for. This is where I'm living to myself. But I'm not going to use that as anything, as it like, I'm trying to be in control or not. So, okay, fine. I didn't say nothing to her. So she told me, listen, I have to go to the supermarket. Go get some food for the kids and da. But it's just how manipulative she is. So now, I say, you know what happened? She mentioned kids and where, because she knows if she don't mention kids, I'm not going to do it. So I took her to the supermarket. I said, I'm not going inside. She said, come inside. I said, I'm not going. Go spend your money and shop. I'm waiting for you outside. So she went inside there. She bought about $200 worth of stuff because she have money like that. Cause I see with her, I see her, she works hard, but she doesn't have no elevation, and plus, she's just mentally lazy, like, you know what I mean? That type of person she's tidy, take a bath, her apartment, is well neat, and that's about it. But her heart is not clean, like how she kept her house clean. So she came with the bags. Came in the bags, sat there in the van, she packed them. She came inside, I said, what? She was like, what's the mood? What happened? Why? I said, I'm good, man, no problem. No, when I got to her block now, where she live at now, she was like, you're not gonna, no. I said, no, I'm not getting out here. Just take your grocery. After you go, I don't want nothing to do with you. It's done. It's done for good, nothing. And she gave me some nice FU, fuck you, FU, blah, 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 FU, blah, 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 and run her mouth and took her bags, and, her son helped her with her bags, and people, done with it. Peeps, you see, life is a journey, and sometimes you see someone and they act like they're with you, because they're a master manipulator. They just pretend and just act like they're with you. It's not easy to really catch up and spot who they are unless you're very skilled. And what I learned from her, it really helps me now, because I'm very good at spotting manipulators and red flags. That's why I don't get caught from my left from that woman over, and anywhere she's at, I hope she's in the best of health, because sometimes when people done you wrong, you have to forgive them still. But boundaries, yeah, your space, yeah, you don't want them in it, you don't want them near you, just keep them away. But you still forgive them, because it's a karma now. Karma has no expiration, and if you put out good karma will come back, and if you put out bad karma, it will come back. Because people, if I tell you the karmas that reach that woman, I know she has sleepless night. And these are the things now, this is how it usually go now. When these people pour out so much evil and bad things start reaching, they blame, yeah, they blame everybody and say that the world obey them. For those who don't know what obey, voodoo, witchcraft, put all kind of, yeah, that's how they are. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? They're always blaming everything and forget that they have an evil heart and they pour out evil and evil come back and get them. You get what I'm saying? Well, peeps, there you have it. Another story. Shiv is getting ready to get started, but I just want to say thanks again to all the people who are tuning in and watch my little videos and like my channel. Really appreciate it. But before I go, I just want to say more love, more blessings, and more prosperity. Anywhere you guys at, I hope everyone are in the best of health. Bless up.